All right. Everybody, I'm Mike, and this here is TygraCon, and Dave is on Discord. Say hello, Dave.
Hello.
All right. We have determined that it's our piece of shit internet.
Yep.
So,
Sparklight to their own servers. I mean, even a trace to their own servers is weak, and that's within their own network. It's not even exiting to the whole internet, and just to their local website, and it's crap.
yeah.
That means it's inside their network.
Mm-hmm.
So I've reduced my signal strength to Dave to help out a little bit. That's kind of helping a little bit. But it's going to be, there's going to be pauses and cuts and glitches in this video stream like yesterday until we can hopefully we can get them to sort this out. And we're going to try tomorrow to start working on this with them because that, as near as we can tell, is the source of our problem. So we're going to get a hold of them and see if they can sort their stuff out and get us a better link, because we're paying way too much for this to be this bad. This is a business connection. This should be working, not working.
Yep. Alrighty then. Well, when we last left off yesterday, we started the Crystal Tower storyline. We haven't even been into Circus Tower yet.
Yeah, the reason. Oh, we're too close to her. I can't start it there. Resume. Okay. Yeah, this will work.
Yeah. But we haven't even been to Circus Tower yet.
But that's kind of just how we're doing stuff. We're not speed running everything. We're not blasting through it at full speed.
Yep.
So
I'm getting drinks from Mamodi. She has to have a box to stand on. She's so small.
I think I have the drink emote, do I? I gotta get the drink emote.
Yeah.
I need my drink emote. I gotta get it.
Yeah. Alright, so where were
I'll
we
find it
at here?
Oh, wait,
no.
I got it. There we go. There's my drink. There we go. They come in pints. There.
They come in pints? You had a full one already. Alright, so let me move away from the walls so I can actually start this.
Yeah, it won't let you. There's a minimum distance you have to be before you can start it. I do not know why. There's like this weird exclusion zone for these quests.
There we go.
Yeah, now I can see the quest. I couldn't see it earlier. I'm like, where'd the quest go? Oh, crap. And I'm like, oh, that's right. I got to turn that on.
Yep. Sending it down. Speak with the experienced adventurer in Blue Frog.
Well, before it got too late,
Blue Fog.
We were told by Biggs to say, hey, go see this guy over there in Blue Frog. I keep wanting to call it Blue Frog. He's got the goods we need, so
yep.
Maybe help poor Wedge out, see if he's got anything going on.
Yep. All right, let's get this show on the. Let's get this shit show on the road.
It's raining. Of course, it's raining.
Of course it is.
Of course, it's raining. Mm-hmm. For very dry land, it sure rains a lot.
Well, it's not exactly desert. It's more like
it's kind of bushland.
Remember 11, Final Fantasy 11? The area around what was that city called? It was very much like this. Savannas,
You talking about Gustaberg?
Gustaberg, yeah.
Okay.
Very much savanna-like, like this. Almost desert, but not quite.
Well, these trees are kind of that type that you'd see in those kind of terrains. So
Yeah. This is very savanna-ish.
it's kind of a damp, deserty thing.
Yeah. So,
The water gets sucked up pretty quick.
yeah. It's
When it
over
rains, it
near-
rains. When it's dry, it's dry.
It's over near Drybone where it rains like crazy.
It really comes down over there.
It's this way.
Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Yep.
Now, these mines used to be sort of an open world dungeon of sorts in 1.0, I think.
And this entrance here. That goes
Yeah,
into northern
there was a-
Thanalan.
Yeah, I think you had to go. You still had to go through it to get Northern Thanalands, but I think there was more to it. I think
Ah.
it's been a hot minute.
I never played 1.0.
You kind of had to have a really
The
beefy
guy we're
machine
looking
to play
for
that
is over
game.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I always
he
do
kinda-
that. I get Wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
Squirrel!
Experienced adventurer.
Yep. A Ryogadan lady. Oh. Damn. Very tall.
If they
Look at
ca-
that.
if they cast her, they'd have to have the woman from Game of Thrones do it.
Oh, yeah. Thing is, the poor thing had to play Captain Phasma.
Captain Chromedome.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I guess I'll read her. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat silent type. The type that has a handle and it holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale. I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic. But as you asked, my employer, a Lala felon lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forgot what it was called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion. I've not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours. And you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may be lost in the old Amajan Mithra mine, but I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now. Talk about not finishing the work.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so which way we going?
Let's go save a Lala felon.
Hold on. We need to go to northern Thanalan. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's.
Wait,
still
did I
here in
miss
this
some?
zone. Yeah, it's here in this zone.
Oh, you're still. Who are you talking? Oh, I'm looking back at the chat. My bad. Not chat, but the stream. I'm still not used to the delay.
Yeah. I think I know where this is taking us. It's an area where that multi. I think it's that multi-tier fate takes place.
I think so. Level 59 Bard. Okay, he's fine.
Yeah. He's good.
If we were lower level, this would be much more challenging. This was meant to be hard once upon a time.
Yeah. Ah,
It was
there he
hard
is.
once upon a time.
Ah, you little.
Wedge is wedged in the corner.
I can't target him. Okay, there we go.
Since you read Biggs, I'll read Wedge, I guess. How could I have been so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair. It's just not the sort of thing I do. And now I'm going to die for it. No, no, no. I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. Ah! Yeah! I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave and never come back. Tygra, is that really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well,
that's not fear. That's not fear we smell.
Well,
check your drawers when you get home.
Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen aether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research. As it happens, I concede perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff. Before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looks very much like a plank of a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is the stolen aether sand is right here in my pot. Oh my. Oh dear. It must have fallen out when I was taking excessive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers? It seems I won't be leaving the infernal place for a while, eh? You'll find the aether sand in my stead? Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend, Tygra. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. All right, let's go rescue this kid's sand. I don't think that's the only thing he left behind.
Ah.
What a mess.
Okay.
No baddies? I think they meant for them to be troublesome anyway.
Yeah.
Just being here was troublesome.
They know better.
Tygra, have you had any luck locating the aether sand? Yeah, right here. Yes, that's it. That's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect aether sand. And you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of elegant knowledge, you say. I see. Then you should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you, in fact. I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right, I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind, and you should return to Mordona with that aether sand before there are any more, little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets, Tygra. And then he runs off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Here's the problem. Can we honestly leave without... I mean, you gotta get revenge for Sid, right? Thanks for picking on the Lala felon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get grenade ash.
And that's from my old gaffer.
That's what you call fixing the barn doors after the Lalafell ran out.
Yes.
We're close enough. We're gonna head north.
North.
The Garleans know better than mess with us these days.
North, Miss Tessmacher. North.
That's because we take the long way. It doesn't need to be that's not the optimal way. Might have to go the right way though.
Oh, I see a fate. There's a fate circle. Oh.
That's not him.
Nope, it's not.
Nope, it's not him.
Would have been interesting if it was.
Yeah, I don't know if we could do it or not.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it ain't there. Yeah, guys, I know y'all don't like to see us through here, but to leave us alone.
Yep.
It ain't our first time passing through.
Out of the way, out of the way. Clear the road. I'm riding here.
I think they have standing orders not to weaken their numbers by attacking us.
Smell you later.
Will we have to smell the Lalafell later?
Let's not.
There's a river back there. We could toss him in. Coming around the corner, here we go.
Riding. Oh, got caught in the scenery.
Okay, you were reading Rambosh, right?
Yep. Yes. Okay. Momo, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring some ether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yep. I see 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, you need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals.
I shall set to work on it immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are. But aether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gems cabinet. You had help from Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine on my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, eh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It would be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the two remaining varieties of aether sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambros, have any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding?
Not as yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit.
Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. Is there a complication? I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition.
Mayhap an explanation is in order, but first, let us savor the preliminary victory that Momo has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Yay.
He said savor. Well, okay, I'll savor some right here.
A performance for the ages. Yes, I must speak of the arrangement I made to acquire the two remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago, I asked a Charlian acquaintance of mine to travel to Gridania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out...
Parchment? I think the net might be silent. Net might be silent.
Parchment. The master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where aether sand might be bought, it is he. Damn French names.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even sure I had suggested it correctly, but, you know, I'm not French, so... So, after Gridania we go. In case wondering, everybody who hasn't seen the first episode or wondering why we're traveling on foot, that's how we decided to do it. We're not speed running this. We're not in a hurry. We're taking our time. And I want the world to remain big. Yep. We're on an adventure. Plus, sometimes we encounter things along the way that we had not expected to find. Like yesterday, we helped a dude out who was trying to take on a quest target, and he didn't understand there was an item he needed to use on it. So, and it was kind of overpowering him. Mm-hmm. The black mage kind of got in over his head. So we gave him a hand. We kept him alive while he did his work. So that's why we travel by foot. You never know what you might encounter.
Oh, yeah.
I've had many little mini adventures doing this. Mm-hmm. Just stuff that just sort of happens.
Where'd you disappear off to?
Oh, I'm already zoned.
Oh.
I'm following the road. Where are you?
Okay. Right here.
There you are. Okay.
You were way ahead for some reason.
I didn't realize you were still lagging behind.
Yeah. You know, oddly enough, our connection issues is affecting streaming, but it's not affecting us in the game.
That's what's weird. Interesting about it. That's what's weird.
No.
Yeah, and I can see the stream glitchy. Unless there's something wrong in the settings that's causing the glitchiness.
No, I've got the settings right.
Maybe there's adjustments that need to be made. Maybe the right settings are not quite right. It kind of helps if I go the right way, though. As I said, mini adventures. I don't know, like getting lost. Which I want to do more times than not. Well, he's here, but we're not after him. He wasn't the thing the guy was doing the other day.
No.
The guy was actually doing the quest that was
You
there.
don't see this one that often.
It shows up on occasion. The one I've been curious to see is this one over here, though we would need help to actually kill it. We've tried before. I can hold hate, and you can keep things going and do damage. We just can't do enough.
Yeah.
You actually need another DPS to be smacking on it to actually make it matter.
At least he actually does telegraph when he does that spinning attack now.
Yeah, though the Chugaboos don't fare very well with it.
No. It's usually a
Not getting
hit.
hit's the easy part. I can tank. I can hold it just fine. I just need someone to peel the bad guys off me and do enough damage to take it down.
Mm-hmm.
I can manage it in general. I've done it plenty of times. But I can hold it, but I can't kill it. I can't do enough damage to actually take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I usually need assistance with all the ads that pop up. I can minimize the encounter with them, but I can't prevent it altogether.
Hmm. Okay.
That bear doing something with that scorpion, does that look to you like it does to me?
Write it in. That's a
I look like
hunt.
I'm...
And I have an icon above it.
Do you?
Yes.
What, the bear?
Yeah. There's an icon above it. It's got that hunt symbol. That
Oh?
pinkish pinkish red symbol.
Hope it shows it's open season in the Shroud.
Elite bill complete.
Hmm.
All right. Want it? Wait. Pause here for a sec. Fly, dog, fly.
Yeah.
You can see it better over here.
What are we looking for?
Ah, there we
Item
go.
around.
Oh, that. That used to be a region you could actually go in 1.0, I understand.
Oh, yeah. There was a area in the Shroud that was over there.
And
Once.
all that's the remnants of Dalamud.
The chunk of it, anyway.
Yeah. This whole area around here was just tore the hell up.
It's definitely seen better days. The West Shroud, as it was called, is gone.
Yeah.
It went bye-bye.
I gotta catch up to you now.
I am at the boundary between the float and the forest.
Found you.
Okay.
This is an area you sometimes where Odin pops.
Oh, the whole shroud is where where Odin can pop.
Yeah.
He's not out now, though.
No. It's pretty quiet. Too quiet.
Don't jinx us.
Repair some of my crap. Oh, I don't need repairs. Okay.
It's got some basic wear and tear. I'm good for a while.
No events right now. I think the
I saw some
next
stuff.
one. Yeah.
What's that one called? What's that? Monster Hunter? Was that one that was a thing, or is that just an old entry?
That's a new thing. They're doing like a collaboration. So they're gonna have a collaboration event in 14 and in the newest Monster Hunter game. So,
If they want to drive Nintendo completely batty, they should do one with Pow World. Make Nintendo just lose its freaking mind.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who wants to read this guy?
Yes? I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase Aether Sand? Forgive me, madam, but have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen so much as a grain of Aether Sand in these markets for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water-aspected variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's Gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog.
That's it.
Should you encounter the betussed nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell.
Farewell, like I'm not seeing you again. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good luck. See ya.
You gonna die.
Excuse me, I'm going to drink here in a moment. forgetting that the stream I'm watching is behind by at least 30, 40 seconds. I'm used to watching that when you and me are together and know when you're behind me or not. It don't work.
No.
As I'm watching the live stream version so we can keep tabs on it.
Yeah.
And that's not where I wanted to go. It was this way.
Yep. This way. Smoking hog carcass.
There it is.
That's a lot of pork.
Ribs time. You are too late, adventurer. And not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the orb what recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah, no, you will never spy me from there. For the time being, at least. You will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hope to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous, however. Accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of aether sound with you, the wind-touched variety, to be specific, I trust. I have your attention? Good. A band of Ixal to the north, in the North Shroud, keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixal logging grounds to the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win! Talk about attitude shift. North! North!
North. North to the Black Shroud. We're going to get that sand right now.
If we only had the time.
Bruskerons, druthers.
It looks like it's going to be daytime, so we can actually see where in the nut we're going.
Yes.
Especially considering where we're headed, sometimes it can get hard to tell where things are at up there.
Mm-hmm. It get really freaking dark. Well, the Black Shroud can get really dark. That's why they call it the Black Shroud.
I wonder what the original origin of that name was. Oh, I was going to talk about another forest in another land, but we're not there yet.
Oh. Come on. All right, thank you.
I'd really be interested to see what the shroud looks like with global illumination. Versus all these fake shadows.
Yeah.
They've never fixed the shadow map.
Oddly enough, the shadow maps are more CPU intensive. Shadow maps are very system resource intensive for some reason.
Well, shadows are challenging anyway, but it makes it worse.
Yeah. Ray tracing at high settings on Cyberpunk works pretty well for me.
I've got to say, I'm actually a little proud of myself. Yeah. I got up here without looking at the map, just by memory. I'm quite proud of myself. I actually made it without looking at the map. And I did it just from memory. Okay, now I'm lost. Ah, there it is.
Ah.
One shot, one kill.
Alright then. I didn't even get off a spell.
Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of Aether Sand slipped my mind. Aether Sand, I gave a fucking egg with it, doesn't help. I appear to have forfeited let me try this in English. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations! The wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. The inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you in the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it's crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dolodons.
Doolahans. Doolahans are from Irish folklore. They are like ghosts with no heads.
Do these guys have no heads?
Yeah.
I never paid that much attention. Hold on.
They're like a spirit thing with no heads.
Sort of, oh. Huh. You know, I never noticed that till now.
Yeah.
I never paid attention. Okay.
Usually see them in anime. They're like They have like a they have like a wispy thing over their heads.
It
Where
makes me
where their
think
neck
of
should be.
what's that character from Full Metal Alchemist? Makes me think of him without his helmet.
Alphonse.
Alfonso without his helmet on. Now, what were you expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from Ur's gift into aether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must need be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by the mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. My guy does not look happy.
There's a story behind this dog, but spoilers.
Nope, can't talk about that. Actually shown Dave the companion bluebird, but we can't talk about that either.
Mm-hmm.
I never pointed it out, I just kind of had it on screen. Can't talk about that either, though.
Mm-hmm. Spoilers.
I'm going to cut across the south to get us back to Mordona so we can get this show on the road.
All right.
Don't usually go this way, but they've been running us around a lot lately.
Yeah. Of course, they don't put a road here.
Yeah, the path legitimately goes around, and Chukabus themselves will follow that on Rent-a-Birds.
Mm.
In the Uber Chukabus.
Yeah.
And the Chukabu Ubers.
The Uber birds.
Uber birds, yeah. They'll go around. That's the path they usually take, because they follow the road, because the road goes around.
Yeah.
Why they would have the road go around that and not go through there, I guess just the river alone. Because it's a pretty swift-moving river. To actually traverse it might actually be difficult in such cold.
Yeah.
So I'd assume that's why they went around.
All right.
Okay. Back to Ramos.
What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives?
Got one of these and got one of these, though there's a story behind us getting them.
You brought both? I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately.
There. That should do the trick.
Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland.
Oh, it was trifling matter, I assure you. Tygra here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from strolling up to the elegant front door. You can't go without us, Chief. I'm not sure which one that was. Biggs, Wedge, come and lend a hand, have you? Okay, you got Biggs.
Yeah. Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald's look ancient.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged unto the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly. Freedom when we forsook our homeland. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. Mm-hmm. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history.
So, you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation?
Why, the task you assigned me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Aether Sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Beldesian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expeditions.
Grahatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own.
Grr. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Who?
But they're whole.
Noah. Yeah, they're like, who? What? Who? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves Sons of Saint Coinage, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation of our venture to leave its mark on the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically. But my true reason for choosing the name stems from the fact it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that.
Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey. There it is. Okay, it went over this way.
Graha, Labyrinth of the Ancients.
You ready?
Yep.
Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient Elag beckon. Let us not keep them waiting any longer, adventurer. You and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Alakan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit that the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gates found to the southwest, or southeast. Wait a minute. There. Or has seen better days.
Mm-hmm.
The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of your number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which promoted our lengthy preparation. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches. No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal's fang we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of an instantaneous annihilation. Hey, I'm gonna keep doing Graha since Rambos is gone. I'll give you Sid so we can have some back and forth.
Okay.
So go ahead and do Sid right now.
Okay. Yes. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Chief, still got big.
Chief, it's two. Dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work.
I would have pointed it outward.
Yeah.
Personally. But it worked.
Success.
I am for one convinced, friends. Ready your fangs. Everyone pull your fangs out. This is putting your fang into it.
This last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right.
We did it! So much for the outer defenses! Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood faintly sings with anticipation.
Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Momo and a hand-picked party of her adventuring companions enter the tower.
What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure.
We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Momo here fits the description better than anyone I know.
I'm being voluntold again. and it's not as if we should.
Well, it's
that's still you. That's still you.
And it is not as if we shall be idle in her absence, while Momo and her companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower. We can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatia.
Ooh, put him in his place. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Tygra, it seems as I won't be accompanying you. Allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via Link Pearl and we shall join you post-haste. No matter what Master Garland says. Though we would prefer it, if any relics you encounter remain intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Tygra.
Oh. Oh.
Labyrinth of the Ancients not accessible. We're here.
Yep.
Have any photos associated with this? All right. I still have all 3 unlocked. You ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna put us in queue. We've got a less than 5-minute wait. Hopefully. Oh, were you on the job you wanted to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Feed my bird. There's an event that happens here later that I can't talk about now. That was in 2 point. It was near the end of these quest lines. People have found out what it said, and it matches something. It's interesting because it's something that was said much later. I'll talk about it more when we get to it. Some people don't even know about it, or they never thought about it.
Oh,
Ching.
Here we go. All right.
Ching ching.
It's been ages since I've seen the inside of this dungeon.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we started with this, because it is important story-wise. Not so much the inside directly, but this whole quest line is important.
One of the healers
That's why
is taking a while to wake up.
Nappy nappy.
Come on. Don't time us out.
Wakey wakey. Wakey wakey, sleepy person.
Yep.
They felt
crap.
they were sleeping.
Yeah.
Freewind was taking another nap.
Actually, Freeren's not a healer.
Oh, okay. I guess the priest was too drunk to be awake to do anything.
Hyder was too drunk.
Yeah, that's what it was. We are Group B. What? We lost somebody.
Somebody dropped?
Yeah. It came in and they just dropped.
Oh, crap.
Here we go. Somebody thought he was going to get in near the end. Nope. You got to start from the top, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry. No luck for you. I can even see myself in this glowy suit.
Oh.
He's gone too far.
Okay. I think... What's the next one? Is it the one with the 3 maw things?
You mean the three, yeah, I think so.
I keep forgetting what to call them. They're from...
I know what you're talking about. Something, oh shit, I know what you're talking about. They were in Final Fantasy 14, it's how you go back in time.
11.
Or, I'm sorry, 11 and 14, you go forward and backwards through time.
Yeah. And they came from another Final Fantasy. I think it were
I want to...
9? Yeah, 9.
9, yeah. I never got that far in 9. We're B, by the way. Go down in the middle.
Yep, that's where I'm at. I'm following the, one of our tanks.
That was a good run.
Yeah.
I think we take... See, we weren't selected, so we take the middle, right? Nope. Nope, doesn't work on him. We take the ads. Once I see them. There we go. That's what I want right there. I forgot what the... Oh, that changed it. Does that mean take the center? Yep, that means take the center. Oh. Got him.
He's down. Alrighty then. Is there a... Ah, here it is. Cut. It's been a while.
Even for me, this has been a hot minute.
Yeah.
I guess the fire guy now. Looks like freaking lemons going over the edge.
Yeah. I should go back and just make this a contiguous thing. They had this zone line because of the PS4.
That's work they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Ours is... Let's see, where's ours at? Ours in the back, isn't it? That's right. I think it's this one.
Yeah, I'm following our tank. Or the main or one of our tanks.
I think I'm in the right place. Why do I feel like this is not going quite right? The ours is down. We'll help the other guys. There's it down. Whoa, get off the goo. There we go.
No, got it.
We get it?
Yeah.
started
Take it
rumbling.
down.
I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah. Well, you need to take down those bombs because it makes the inner bomb. Oh, yeah, this thing.
This guy.
All right.
Be careful where you place nodes if they drop on you.
Yeah.
Trying to get a spot where I can see myself. Behind! Get behind!
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm behind.
And most people survived it.
What a Team A didn't.
Okay, I got a drop coming down. Somebody didn't make it.
Got him.
I see dead people.
Which way? I'm lost. Oh,
Teleporter.
okay.
I think we stayed put. We're B.
Yeah.
They have to wait for the cutscenes because everybody's got to be here. Because if you don't have everybody here, things go very badly.
Mm-hmm. Ah, we need to be on the pad.
Yep.
Run, do not walk.
Apparently got some new folks in here. Be careful because I got range attacks, so I got to be careful what I press because
Yeah.
if auto target engages, things don't go pretty.
Yeah.
I've done it before, so it's always the danger of being a ranger. I don't want to be right in front of him. I do not want to be in that. All right, get to the pad, get to the pad, get to the pad. Everybody do your own pads or we all die. That's
Well, pads are lighting up.
pads. Yep, it's caught me. I was working on him when he turned around and nabbed me. Yay!
Alright.
Okay, what's... Time to walk away with a whole bunch of useless junk. Stuff I learned seals with.
Yeah.
Give a calm to the only... Oops, nope, they're gone. Alright, into that.
Alright. I only got a couple of things. What did I grab?
Got a handful of stuff.
Oh, there, Momo.
Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure... Oh, sorry.
Oh, the scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better.
What she said. According to the findings of my Baldessian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Excuse me. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar. Scimitar. Thank you. You say, yes, that will have been Pagathron. Not Ackman. Pagathron. He was a hero of the Allegheny. Oh, the reason that line's there, it used to be in 1.0 when it first launched. It was Akathon. And they changed it for some reason. That's why that comment's there. Because there was a lot of like, what's going on? Why'd you change the boss? Yes, that will have been Pagathron, not Akron, Phagathon. He was the hero of the Allegan Revolution.
And you glean that from what exactly? His choice of weapon?
Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through Allegan's extraordinary technology.
Chief, you need to see this.
Come take a look at this cliche. Ding!
Well, well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder?
Surprised I didn't get an echo right there.
I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now.
Well, We have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Coinage Find for the present and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet.
Read it. So I got... What is that? Oh, arm pieces. And... leg pieces. Alright.
Oh, I've got the body piece for a certain character from... I got the body piece from a certain warrior of light.
Ah.
Plus, I've got the headpiece to that same set because of the because it's one of the starting what do you call it, items.
Okay.
So I've got some original warrior of light gear. You know which warrior of light I'm talking of.
Yes.
Okay, I've got his body piece. I have the helmet too, somewhere.
Is that horned one? That
Yep, that's it. Because that's the one he wears. Plus 10 bonus for up to level 10.
It gives you a bonus till level 10.
Yep, that's it. I have that one too.
Make you walk all the way back over here.
Yep, just to come all the way back. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm back by Rambos.
Alright, I'm almost there.
That is Dragon Blue.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
So good of you to join us, Tygra. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. I guess since we're back at Rambos, we'll switch back with you and me and Sid and Rambos.
Yep.
For prosperity. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time to assemble. It's time for this assembly was called to order. Rambros will be presiding over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed.
And that's it.
That's a very short quest.
Welcome back, Momo. I have just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained wherein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there is no objection, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Okay. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Momo's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, her report also mentioned a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology. In short... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. In short, our misgivings were well founded. The crystal tower was not simply thus above ground by the chaotic shiftings of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. Roll credits. It is a, it if as seem at hear that in English, if as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world. We'll have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we must first needs to address this question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done, yet the pearls of the labyrinth are any indication.
That I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Mr. Garland, may I entrust this task to you?
It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us!
It's like you said, Chief. We founded the ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reason. And that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end.
Lads. Well, I hope you're ready for some lads. Well, I hope you're ready for some back-bacon chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire.
You'll do nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation.
That face. As an observer, I am not strictly speaking subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Tygra. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents. However hard I train, be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during this coming pause. We will need you fighting fit in our subsequent forays and are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind...
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned.
Such a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy of the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. More than a match. A new toy for me to play with.
Discount Sting.
I believe the fates have conspired to deny me my just rewards once again. But it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. Yeah, I think of him as Sting. We go back and look at the Dune, David Lynch Dune, and Sting as he played his role as Fade Rotha. I then come back and look at this guy.
Yes.
They would have been perfect for this role.
Oh, yeah.
And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, Sid. Do not disappoint me. Okay, the next one's the next part. I want to take a break, Mike.
Okay.
Pause for a bit.
Yep. We will go into a brief intermission.
It's a
Alright. I didn't need my... What the heck?
Hmm?
That was an interesting mount.
I didn't see it. It went behind me.
Big furry mount.
Hmm.
Alright. Circus Tower.
Yep. Accepted. Waiting for it to fade in. They seem to be having an argument.
Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. It was excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say that there is nothing worthwhile to report. The sons continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it. You will recall how the
That's Graha.
Sorry. Okay.
You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Circus Tower, the Alligans called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we're at a loss.
It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste. But I have a mind to set my people to scouring our ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance.
I was going to say I didn't know who this would be, so who to read it. And you are? Okay, which one do you want to read?
I'll read
take
him.
her.
Yeah.
Okay. Be his friends, for we share the same goal. I am Unai. I've never tried to pronounce it aloud before. Unai, is that it?
Yeah, Unai.
I am Unai, and my companion here is called Doga. We are scholars of the Alligan civilization, sent by the students of Baldessian to assist in your endeavor.
Unai and Doga, rather unusual names for this day and age. I might be forgiven to observe, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isle of Val, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. What is it, Graha?
Just nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same. You have the Alligan eye as well? This Surgine hue is said to be a trait unique to the Alligans, yes? I inherited it from my father as he did from his. One child in a single generation is born with the eye, All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there's aught you know, I would implore you, tell me.
My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth.
It seems to me we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you?
If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Valdesian. When I am able, I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Unai and Doga advisory members of NOAA. Without further ado, let us have them examine the circus tower entrance. I promise you will not have cause to regret your decision. Momo, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation.
I shall join you. Tygra, with Unai and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I am hopeful that we will finally see progress. Guess it's back over there again.
Yep.
By the way, you can't fly here. Did you know that?
Nope. Yep, I knew that. Biggs. Well, if it isn't Momo, eager to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going, for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him.
This is familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, some old faces to lift the spirits, and a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Unai and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag sent here by our friends of Valdesian to aid in the investigation.
We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance.
If your attires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we've had is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman, respecting elegant royalty mixed by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. This looks different than it used to. The gold is intensely intense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've improved.
Yeah.
They've improved the metal shaders.
Yeah, they've changed the gold shaders completely. It's really bright with the lighting. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It is no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed.
Indeed, we should. Well, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord?
This does look different than it used to. It's a big door. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. 7 hells. What is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by pirates and by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see.
I'm sure Sid's not happy about that, visitor.
No,
he's not.
No, he's not. Beg pardon for the interruption. You're interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. I'll let you go ahead and read, Sid, since we've got a lot leaning on my
Nero,
side.
you're still alive?
Garlord, if I didn't know better, I would say that you weren't...
Garland.
Oh. No, yeah, it's Garland, isn't it? Garland.
Yeah.
Garland. If I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. But I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is far My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming the lands of Eorzea. A regular itinerant. Itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounds positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you.
After the wrongs you've committed, do you think us that gullible?
If you are suspicious of my intent, it is only just my deserts. But I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Aleg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his prodigy were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descendants from Allegan royalty? Well, I suggest nothing so glamorous. Well, the lighting is really different. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty. Living keys born of Allegan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Dig is up, folks. Twould seem... Oh, that's true.
Oh, 'twould seem that the time for concealment is past.
Man, the shadows are intense.
Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims.
If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. They look at each other like, you buying this shit? Very well. Damn, the lighting is intense in this scene.
Mm-hmm. Seven hells. Do you seriously mean to follow us around?
Come, Garland. You know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more of it will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An Allegan tombstone. It holds the information that... Oh, no, that's... What?
Yeah. Go on.
An Allegan tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. They moved us. I want to see what Sid has to say. Oh, where you at? Okay. I want to see what Sid has to say.
It goes without saying that Nero can't be trusted. We'd do well to keep an eye on him at all times.
Dr. Graha, real quick.
Okay.
Let us hear what Unai and Doga have to say. It will not be too late to decide upon a course of action afterward. I want to talk to her. You have every right to mistrust us, but I beg you to hear us out. Long have we waited for this opportunity to fulfill our life's purpose. All right, Doga.
If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader Rambros may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Valdesian. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask you why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your question requires that we revisit Allegan history. Please bear with us.
The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there, they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. It switched.
That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness.
Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made his mission to restore Alleg to greatness. Okay. Okay. Amon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted but for a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father, you cannot mean Emperor Zande. None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are products of that experiment, copies of Unai and Doga.
Historical texts mention the reign of two Allegan emperors named Zande. It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think that the two were in fact one and the same.
Zande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Amon's predictions, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that.
In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan domination, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zonde turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility.
Darkness again.
No,
Seven.
is it?
Rambos is here.
Oh, okay.
Rambos is here. Darkness again. 7 hells. What is it with the maniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead after all.
Would that you were right, Master Garland.
Everyone's like, what?
Alas, Emperor Zonde is very much alive within Circus Tower. He still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardent for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In the blink of an eye, the mighty Allagan Empire was laid to waste. Yet, even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist, Amon, now Emperor Zonde's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken.
Eras came and went. After millennia laying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the 7th umbral calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zonde awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambitions realized. Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Zonde's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Unai and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave to us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fall.
When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Zonde. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. "'Tis no ordinary woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Momo Shirai, we are confident that we can end Zonde's dark ambition once and for all.
Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you two knew about the students of Baldessian, among a host of other things. You were observing our investigations the whole time. So what do we do, Tygra? The world is in grave danger, and again, it just so happens that you're an expert at saving it. Yep. All right, let's do this.
You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark path laid to rest. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization. But what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends, Unai and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change to Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Momo, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice to say, this includes Emperor Zonde himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then.
This answered one question I had. Amos inside's a clone. Now I understand that.
There is something I must know. My right eye...
Oh, Mr. Graha. This is Graha.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, there is something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean...
You inherited a trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allegan Eye, you called it. But to us, it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it is a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time.
By the way, in the character creator in the game, you cannot set your character's eyes to that color. You can get close, but you can't set it to that color. This also answered to me that the Eamon inside is a clone.
Yeah.
And that matters. You ready?
Yep. Okay.
Waiting. Oh, there it goes. Okay. My apologies if. Okay, this is Graha. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zonde included himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Well, there's a lot of it. All right, what time is it? I gotta wait for the clock to come back.
9:47.
9:47. It's actually 9:40. No, it's 9:41.
No. Oh yeah. No, 9:41. Okay.
It doesn't usually last that long. If the queue doesn't take too long, we can try it.
Okay.
All right, let me queue us up.
I'm up for it.
You in the job you want to be?
Yep.
It says less than 5 minutes. When we get done, the intervening quest, when it stops at the end of the stage, then that's where we'll stop at.
Yep.
We'll head back to Mordona and rest for the day.
Mm-hmm.
The last part will be done tomorrow. This really does matter. There's a reason this was put into the main story.
Mm.
There will come a time, Dave, when you're going to want to come back and see these sections.
Mm-hmm.
As a reminder.
Okay.
You'll know when.
There we go.
Ching ching. Let's see how many people drop out the minute we go in the front door. There's our full party. We are C. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't fully remember.
No. Alright.
I saw that. Oh, this one's full. Go, go, go. This one's full. Nope, 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 nope. I'm bringing this one here. Oh, never mind. Keep away from that. We. think it's been a long time since I've done this.
I know, it's been a while. Can't use abilities. Oh! That's why. Rivet. 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 No, that's why. Okay. Oh!
I was hoping you were behind something. Won't be the last time we see him.
I did not remember you had to be behind something.
There's one time Reed does a thing where you gotta be behind the ice.
Ah.
Yeah, group B has one down.
But it looks like you're back on your feet.
Yeah, I got. Okay.
This is your first, bud. Find your own circle. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I thought you had to be outside those circles.
Nope, you gotta be inside those. That's one time you do stand in the mob piss. You're lifted up off the ground in order to keep you safe from the attack.
Okay.
We'll finish up this quest line because I think there's some back and forth, and then we're done.
Yep.
Because that'll end it for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I think they have us actually go back at a certain point and like, we'll deal with this later, and that's where we'll stop. Tygra! You did it! You defeated Emperor Zande!
The empires may rise and fall, but man's indeflatable dagnabbit, the words they use.
It's like George Lucas, you can write it, but nobody can read it.
Screw
Unstoppable spirit. That's close enough.
Unstoppable spirit ever lives on. Truly.
That's what it means.
Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for, Momo Shirai. With Emperor Zande now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone.
You playing it now, Nero. Actually, you should read it because Rambos is not here, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, you get Sid. In case you haven't noticed, Garland, those are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be fault? These are dangerous surrounds. Can a man not be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. There are two ways we might seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. That distortion, what is it? The power that Zande sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Voidsent.
Voidsent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer than ours.
Boy, does that come up later.
In exchange for their allegiance, Zande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Unai and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood Zande sealed his dark pact. By our blood it shall be undone. It is time.
Yes, Doga. Finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment, I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the Ultima weapon compared to this.
What are you going on about?
The covenant is everlasting. What you do, Zande?
And so Merithidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allagan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life. Hopes and dreams, let all be returned to nothingness.
That sounds kind of familiar. Tygra, pull yourself together. Well, this is not the first time we see this, is it? Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Not now, damn it. He can fight.
Mm-hmm.
Got a gunblade.
Getting
a little out of hand.
Nero? Were they part of your grand plan too?
Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void scent and no ordinary one at that. Toga! Confound it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine.
Nero! Gets pulled into the Black Coochie.
The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void.
Wi-Fi signal lost.
Damn it. The rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult Rambros.
Well, that was snafu.
Yeah?
I'm gonna finish this quest and we'll be done.
Yeah.
When it says World of Darkness, that's where we stop. Because that'll finish off this chapter. Or at least what we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if this does it here or the next quest, but it should be pretty close. Chickaboo, move. Okay, we're back with Rambo, so I'm Sid again.
Alright. All this happened within the tower? Gods preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne is a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exists myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem that Zonde sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately, for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of.
However dreadful it may be, we cannot abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them?
I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though void scent can enter our world instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live.
Damn it. I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Unai. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them to fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years. And besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to preserve the worst from coming to pass.
Graha, ever since meeting Unai and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is it all well with your eye?
I honestly cannot say. I only know that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that truth of our eye rests with Alag. The answer eludes me still. One day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Unai and Doga. I and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain he won't make any more mischief.
You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Unai are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient when dealing with the void. One cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can. For when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength.
We'll save them yet. Tygra, mark my words.
Let me check next quest title, but I think that's it. I think it'll tell us. Yep, that's it. World of Darkness is the next quest.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna head over to the Seventh Heaven and stay there for the night.
Yep.
Get a bite to eat, relax, clean off, and we'll be back at this again
tomorrow.
Yep, World of Darkness is the next quest.
Yep.
Find me a seat and get me a tall one.
Oh, all right. That's right. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, we went through Labyrinth of the Ancients and Circus Tower. So, when next we are on, we will go through the World of Darkness, the Void. Anyway, thanks for anyone who's watched. I haven't seen anybody in chat, but
Been quiet.
checked out the stream. I know it's had issues. Our ISP is crap. Anyway,
We're gonna see if we can work on.
we will be back again tomorrow. And
Say goodnight, Dave.
say goodnight, Dave.
Good night.
All right, we will
Good night.
see you. We will see you all tomorrow. We'll continue this journey of exploring the lore of Final Fantasy XIV and showing Dave the game. We're recapping everything before Shadowbringers, which he never got to play. So he'll be able to see Shadowbringers when we get to it. First, we have to get through Heaven's Word and then Stormblood.
We got a journey still.
Yep, we got a journey still. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.